Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine. It is a sunny Sunday morning as I'm filming this. Rain's forecast later, I think, but hey ho. I'm coming on today to do the PT Tag Club, showing you what I'm going to make. I've given it a little bit of thought, and I know a lot of you are struggling. Before I do that and talk about the prompts, I'm going to do the draw for the little album that I made that I said I'd give away. Just let me have a slurp of my tea. Right, so I did a tutorial on how I made my album, which is somewhere else at the moment, but I did a tutorial on this, which I said that I would give away if you commented on the video. And quite a lot of you have commented, and I'll probably just pop it in the post like that so it's flat. And as promised, there's a little tag in the pocket here that you can do what you want with. So I had quite a lot of people comment. There were 31 of you. I'll just read down very quickly. Oh, look, I've got the numbers wrong. Sorry. It's 32. So, Jackie, you were should have been number 1, but you're number 32. So, Jackie Drake, 32, Anne Lane, 1, Crafty Sue, 519, Sherry Simone, Andrew Turner, Sarah Wilkes, Claire Williams, Lilo Crafts, Sherry Secrease, One Day Soon 58, Lynn Williams, Kath D, Diane Cross, Sophia R, Irene Payton, Robin's Nest of Crafts, Crafty Claire, Dawn Gardner, Thelma Hall, Wendy Lowry, Karen Boyce, Granny Martha, Martha Hamilton, Old Git, Jane is Crafts and More, Debs Withers, Linda H65, Christine's Cards and Things, Waste Some Time with Maggie, Maggie, oh, she's New Zealand, isn't she? Connection of Lives and Interests, Joyce Tuer, Marguerite Peden and Honeywell Crafts. Those are the people that commented at the time that I've written those down. So I've got the old trusty duck race here. Just need to program in the numbers. So numbers, we want 32. And we want time, we'll just have 30 seconds. Set. And start. So good luck, everybody. There's a lot of you there, all vying for position. I love the sound of the ducks quacking. I can see why Lainey likes ducks. I like ducks. Used to feed the ducks a lot when I was little. We're halfway through the race nearly, or a third of the way through the race. Oh, look, and oh, number 28's making a run for it. They're quite slow, aren't they? Oh, number 6. Is it going to be number 6? Yes! Number 6 is the winner. So let's see who number 6 is. Are you still quacking? Let me put you on silent. There we go. Right, number 6 is Claire Williams. Now, Claire, I don't have your address, so could you email me? I'll leave my email in the description box, paperandtwine44@gmail.com, but I will leave my email. Well done, Claire, and thank you everybody for commenting. Now, I pulled 2 prompts on May the 10th, it's now May the 15th, for our tag club, the very first prompt, and it's caused a little bit of controversy. I pulled the prompts energetic and precise, and I've given it a little bit of thought. Lots of people said they were putting their thinking caps on, so lots of thinking going ahead. Don't think too hard about it. I think somebody threw the toys out the pram and said they weren't going to join in, and of course there's absolutely no obligation to join in. But Joyce, bless her, Joyce Tuer said a bit of a challenge. Who wants easy peasy? Yeah, it's supposed to challenge and stretch us a little bit, isn't it? So I think I know what I'm going to do with minimal supplies. I've pulled out some scraps of background from my stash that I've made. All of these are with Brushos. And I'm looking for something sea themed. And I'm going to cut my own tag rather than use a pre-bought one. I don't really want to waste those, and that is too blue. I want a range of colour that's quite pale that I can add things to. I don't know whether this is going to be big enough. It is. I could use that because I like the variety of colours in it. There's a bit of green, there's some empty space here, These are nice big pieces that I perhaps don't want to cut into, but these were the colours I was thinking of, but I do like these colours, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut this down just very quickly if blue will get off my paper trimmer. Come on, girl, off you go. I'm going to cut this down to, I think I'm going to do 6 by 11. Oh, it's a real shame because, yeah, I think we'll cut it that way. So I've got, well, I might do 11 and a half actually. 6 by 11 and a half. And then I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to get my scissors. I'm going to cut one corner off like so. And then I'm going to use that here to get the opposite corner. So I'm lining it up. You could, if you wanted to, be precise. Use a ruler and pencil and measure. There we go. That's that. And I'm quite pleased with that because I've got a little bit of colour at the top here. And I've got some nice colour at the bottom here. Just put those little bits in my paper thingy. And I am going to talk you through my ideas. So for energetic, I was thinking about schools of tropical fish. You know how they swarm in colours, in, you know, little bright colours. And I thought bright colours make me think of energy. And I'm going to use a bit of mustard seed and carved pumpkin for bright yellow and orange. Little flashes of colour down here. Now I don't know what it's going to look like over the blue, but the thing about distress oxide is that you should be able to layer it over other colours. That's one of its properties. And I've got my little pound stamp from Lavinia. But before I do, no, I think I am going to do that first. Yeah, so this is my energetic bit. Somebody said something about energetic reminded her of her grandson who plays football, and he's got a lot of energy. So whatever you think about energetic, energy, could be something to do with electricity. So that's not very precise, is it? But I'm not going to overstamp it. So I've got those little flashes of colour. I might go over that with a bit of yellow actually. And I'm going to have him going that way. And I'm not going to go too far up the page because I'm going to do something here. Now what I am going to do is clean that stamp. I've got a biodegradable baby wipe here. But we used to have a tropical fish tank when the kids were little, and it was a lovely thing to behold. And at one point we had a lot of the neon tetras, and they had babies, and they used to really dart about. So that's what I'm thinking about for my energetic. I'm going to come in now, that's clean, with a bit of yellow, which will pick up on this kind of greeny yellowy bit here. So that can come in there like so. That can come in there like so. But just remember, you know, that these are prompts to get the creative juices flowing. And it is a bit of a shame, isn't it, that for the first one it is a bit difficult. It is a bit of a challenge. But, you know, sometimes we need to think outside the box, don't we? I'm just going to do a little bit there. So that's my little bit of energy, some bright colour that makes me think of energy, energetic. My little fish darting about. Let's clean that off there. But I was thinking another thing that you could do is trees. When they blow in the wind, I think they're quite energetic. You could do a person running or dancing because that's energetic. Now for my precise bit, just clearing up as I go along, because I seem to be in a bit of a mess. I have found a couple of stencils, and actually I should have done this first. I love this Soda Stream one from Funky Fossil. It's a recent purchase. I'm a sucker for anything with circles in it. And I don't want a lot of colour, I just want a little hint. So I'm taking one of my blending brushes that's already got ink on it. And I'm going to just very lightly go through the whole of my tag. And I haven't added any extra ink, but you'll see when I take this back, I have applied just a little bit of colour. And it's kind of the bubbles in the water. That's what I'm thinking of there. But for my precise bit now, I'm going to do a trick that I kind of not discovered, because I'm sure other people have done it, but that I experimented with a little while ago. And I've got my wave stencil, which came free with a magazine. Hold on, blues me having to be let out. Hold on. Go on then, girl. Are you going? Off you go. Go. She's gone. Yeah, so this came free with a magazine a long time ago, and I'm just being precise about where I'm placing it, and I like this little bit here. So I've got some opaque texture paste, matte, from Ranger, and I'm going to, I don't need too much, again being precise, and I'm going to just put that through the stencil here. And put the excess back in your pot. I should have masked the hearts off maybe, because I think I'm going to get some hearts. So I am trying to be precise here. Reminds me, working with this, of icing a cake. But if you could see the cakes that I've attempted to ice in my time, you'd have a right laugh, because they're dreadful. So what I'm now going to do, I've got two colours of Cosmic Shimmer that blend in with my bits and pieces. I've got texture paste on me, and I should throw my stencil and my palette knife in the bin. Not in the bin. It's too early in the morning. I should throw them in the sink to wash them up before it dies. But I'm leaving my, stencil in place. And I'm just going to use this envelope as a mask to cover up. So I've got a little bit of Teal Wash Cosmic Shimmer Pixie powder, and I've got some white pearl. So this is kind of like the froth on the waves. Now the white pearl isn't going to give me a lot of colour, and I might just need a little bit more of this. So I'm just dabbing it where I've got the texture paste. Doesn't matter if I don't get it all. And I'm going to come in with my water, and I'm going to spray to activate that colour, and then very carefully and precisely I'm removing my stencil. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave that to dry for a little bit, and I'll come back to you. So that's had about an hour and a half, and it's now dry, and I don't know whether you can see the little bit of sheen from the Cosmic Shimmer. So this is our little precise section. I've just punched a hole in the top of my tag. I don't know about this fish on this blue. It's not quite what I was going for. I needed maybe something a bit paler so it didn't interfere with the colour a bit more. And I'm realising that I think I do need some dye-based inks rather than hybrid inks, which is what the oxide is. I think oxides are a hybrid between pigment and dye-based inks. And for good colour, you need pigment. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. You need dye-based inks. So I might be looking at getting some Altenew inks. I might be looking at getting some Catherine Pooler. I don't know. Maybe the Simon Hurley. I've got a little bit of space here, and I don't know whether to try and get a nice... oh, excuse me. Whether to try and get another nice bit of... oh, excuse me again. Another nice bit of yellow there. And the mustard seed is a bit kind of not what I'm after. And I'm wondering whether I've got any squeezed lemonade. Yes, I have. Let's see. It's a bit paler. I don't know what it's going to look like. Let's just get a little bit of squeezed lemonade at the top there. I think the saltwater taffy is kind of like a... oh no, there's a saltwater taffy pinky. Yes, I think it was, wasn't it? Right, let's have a little look. Yes, this is quite pale, but I think it might work quite well at the top. Inking up quite well. Yes, oh, that's quite nice actually. I do wish you'd do another pound fish facing the other direction. We'll have you there like that, just to fill that little bit of space up. And you can still see the little spots from the other stencil even. Let's just clean that, put you back in your little packet. Kath S, if you happen to be watching, I've actually just recently spent my Christmas voucher that you kindly gifted me. So that order will be coming tomorrow, which I shall do an unboxing of at some point soon. But there we go. I quite like that for my first tag. And I'm just looking for a little clipping sticker. I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to find anything that says energetic or precise. Let's have a little look. A glimpse of heaven glittering in the sun. They're not glittering in the sun because they're in the sea, aren't they? Dreams of beauty. Few words pass between them. That'd be quite sweet because obviously fish can't speak, can they? Let's have a little look. Look around for light might be quite nice. We've got every detail of their journey. Some of these are repeats. It's like 2 packs in here. You can get these on the ring bound, which I've got a couple of, but I'm using these up first. Get the original and genuine little things. Oh, one of many. One of many might be one as well. We have looked at the weather forecast. It's lovely at the moment, and it says at midday, it's about 11 o'clock now, at midday it's going to rain for the rest of the day. Hard to believe it looking at the sky, although there are some clouds coming over. I don't know. I don't know. Every road should have a path. Little things. A strange and wonderful place. I think I'm back to the beginning again. Right, okay, let's choose one off here. I think we will go with oh, I don't know. I don't know. One of many, we said maybe, didn't we? And I've lost it now. Oh, dearie me, I'm not firing on all cylinders. I'm still a bit under the weather. There it is, one of many. Let's put that there because we're not covering up too much of a fish. So that's just there like that. And then I found some trim. Both of these are knitting yarns. And I don't know what I've used this for, but the colours in it are really nice. And then this came all the way from New York when I went to New York many years ago, and it is a hand-dyed silk yarn, and it's got little beads in it, and I could only afford one skein. It was horrifically expensive, and this is what I've got left from whatever small thing it was I knitted. It would have been an accessory, but I'm going to lay these together like so. Let's get my sharp scissors. I'm going to cut them to the same length, I think, like so, and I'm going to thread them through my hole at the top here and tie a little knot. If I can get them through. This ribbon yarn is a bit thick. There we go. Through it goes. Just tie that through and tie another knot, just so that it's secure, because tags need a bit of string, don't they? And I'm going to leave that at that length, so we've got little beads there. And on the back I'm going to write May 10th. Well, yeah, it's not May 10th today, so it's May 15th. May 15th 2022, and we've had precise and energetic. Then on the front, I just want to finish off with a little extra something. Let's just move these out of the way. Bring in my little drawer of thingies here, and we just want a little bit of something to pick up on some of these here, these little bits. And I think I'm going to go for these iridescent ones, and I want a couple of small ones. These come in lots of different sizes in this little container, and I'm going to have that there to echo that little bubble, and then I'm going to have two there as if they're coming out of that fish's mouth, like so, and that just lifts it a little bit. I'm going to use this glue here. Actually, I'm going to put this one down a little bit in this big circle here, so that they're not so much in a line. Oh, fiddly, I do need to get one of those tools. There we go. And then I'll put a little bit of glue there, pop you there, and then a little tiny bit of glue there, and pop you. Oh, it's so fiddly. See, my tweezers, I don't think I could manage. Oh dear. And I've moved that one off its gluey spot, and I've dipped that one in the glue. See, people say, oh Ashley, you're so good at this, you're so good at that. I'm really not. Look at the mess I'm making. There we go. I'm going to bring it up so you can see, have a closer look. So this is my energetic, my fish swimming energetically in the sea. They're darting about, little flashes of colour, and then this was my little precise bit. That's how I've interpreted the prompts this month, and I will show you how I'm going to fix this in my tag book, so just bear with. So I've just made a little corner pocket this way because I've got a little saying here that might peek out, and I cut a square of black card which was 2 7/8 square, cut it on the diagonal to make my triangle, found this shell pattern paper in my scraps because it kind of links with the sea theme. Cut that to 2 3/4 square, cut it again on the diagonal, and there my little tag sits nicely like that with the information on the back. So let's hope for an easier prompt next month. But as Joyce said, you know, who wants easy peasy? And we've got our little bit of twine at the top. I think what might be quite nice is by the end of, you know, by the time this is full, there'll be lots of different threads maybe. I don't know. Anyway, don't forget to join in if you want to, only if you want to. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be informed when I upload a video. I'll be back very soon with lots of stuff. I've got Woolly Steph's Art Club to catch up on. I've got a design team project to do for Show Us Some Crafts. I've got May's design team project unboxing, package unboxing rather, so there's lots going on this week, and I'll try and fit in a coffee shop drivel as well. Take care everybody, bye now.